the Bible, there are little vignettes, little mini stories within a larger story that are pure gems. The Prayer of Jabez, in my mind, is a little tiny diamond that once you take it out and you look at it and you use it, it changes your life. This is one that changed my life and hopefully can change yours. I talk about it in the risk key number 4, and you were born for this. It's the well-known story of the disciples in the boat on the Sea of Galilee in this huge storm, and Jesus Christ decided not to be on the rowing team and was walking across the Sea of Galilee, and they think it's a ghost and all the rest, and Jesus says, "No, it's me." And one of these disciples is enthralled with the idea that a human being can walk on the water. He's blown away. And he has such a desire to experience a miracle himself, not just watch Jesus do a miracle. He wants to be a part of one himself. He has such desire for this, he yells out to Jesus, who's way over there on the lake. "If it's you, command me to come." Whoa, listen to those words. Command me to come. Not ask me to come, not let me come, command me to come. And Jesus, in the imperative tense, says, "Come on, come." At that, hearing that reaction, yep, go ahead. He gets out of the boat and he gets out from solid wood onto liquid nothing and starts walking along. Now he walks quite a while. He doesn't walk 2 or 3 steps. He walks quite a while. Remember, they couldn't see who he was exactly. That's quite a ways away. So he's walking along. He's walking on the water. He's experiencing a miracle. And the guys on the boat are all watching the miracle right as they're taking place. And not one of them says, "Hey, Jesus, command me to come too." Not one of them. Not one of them jumps out and tries to follow in the footprints of Peter on the water. Not one. Why? They're scared to death. They don't desire the miracle enough. They'd rather succumb to being afraid than overcoming their fear with desire to do what Christ said you could do. So Peter is way out there. He's already experiencing a miracle. But like most miracles you and I will ever do, there's 2 times we really have that risky spot. One is getting out of the boat. That's the first time. That's where most people never get started. They don't desire a miracle enough. But the second one is when you're in the middle of the miracle and things are really challenging. That's when Peter looks around and says to himself, "Whoa, human beings can't walk on water? What on earth am I doing?" And he looks at his little feet in this great big sea, sees the waves all over the place, and his mind overcomes his faith. And his mind argues his faith out. And he says, "This is crazy. There's no way a human being can walk on water, man. I'm gonna..." And he starts sinking. I want you to grab a hold of something. How far did he walk? He walked all the way. Because the Bible says Jesus leaned over and took him and lifted him up, which means he was almost to Jesus. He had walked the whole way. Huge miracle. But at the very last part, his faith didn't break. His mind pushed his faith into unbelief, and he started sinking. And immediately, that's the part I want you to realize. You're in the middle of delivering a miracle for God. When you start sinking, God's right there. And I don't think he was ticked off with Peter. I mean, after all, what other human being in all the years that Christ was here ever asked to do something just like that? I think it was awesome for Jesus to watch one of his men actually have the courage to do this. And he said, "Oh man, Peter, you little faith, you were right here, buddy. Why did you doubt? You didn't have to doubt." And now here's the other part. How did Jesus and Peter get all the way from out there back to the boat? They walked. They walked. Now I want you to understand something and come to grips with it. Miracles never happen in the boat. They don't. Until you want in your heart of hearts to live a life that is unexplainable, that is not normal, that is not even natural, it's supernatural. Until you want that in your heart of hearts so much that you don't care what anybody else says, and you don't even care if you can't explain it, and you're going to walk outside of that boat and you're going to trust the Lord, and you're going to walk on the water as He's going to hold you up, then you can't experience what you were born for this is all about. What this book is all about is the miracles that take place on the open sea, not in the safety boat. And it's my prayer for you that you join me out there, because that's where Jesus is. That's where Jesus invites us to go. He didn't say, "No, Peter, sit down, I'll come back and join you in the boat." He said, "Peter, I'm proud of you, man. Come on, walk to me. I'll keep you up." And He'll keep you up. Just leave the boat.